Hey VAT, we're in Adobe Illustrator today. Go to File, New, go to the option that says Print for print media, and then just as easy to click on Letter to highlight this preset. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and then hit Create, and now we've got a blank space to work. Today we're making shapes. This is the Shape tool. It starts as a rectangle. You can select that tool, click, hold down the mouse, and drag to make a rectangle. I'm going to click, hold down the mouse, and drag again, but this time I'm going to hold down Shift. It makes a perfect square. To color these items, all you have to do is simply select the object with this tool called the Selection tool. It's a black arrow. Click on the shape that you want to change, and look here to the right, there's Appearance. There's a fill color and a stroke color. The fill color will fill your shape with a color. You can also click on the color mixer for a more organic way of choosing colors. Once you've picked the color, you can come back over, and the stroke option is a square donut. It's got like a hole in the middle, and that is what changes the outline, or what is referred to as the stroke in Illustrator. So you can change the color of the stroke. And also over here you have the ability to adjust the weight of the stroke. So thicker, thinner. And furthermore, you can click on the word stroke, and you can change the way that that stroke is the appearance of the stroke. So there's this corner. You can make a rounded corner. You can make a dashed stroke. I'm going to take that away. You can put arrowheads on it. And here's something that's kind of interesting. Down here at the bottom of this drop-down menu, there's a profile. And right now it says uniform, which means it's going to stay the same thickness all the way around. But if you change that, you get something that looks kind of like that. And there's a bunch of different options in there for you to play around with. This square right here, I'm going to select it now. And you can tell that it's selected because it is highlighted and it has this bounding box. I'm going to tell it to be a certain color. This time, instead of going to the appearance window over here, I'm going to go to the bottom of the toolbar to show you that there are two swatches at the bottom of that toolbar. One that controls the fill color. Here, I double click and pick out a color from the spectrum, and then I can pick out a very specific color based on how much black, gray, or white. When I hit OK, it adds the color to the fill. It still has a black outline around it, and you can see at the bottom of your toolbar there is that square donut again. So you click on it to bring it kind of forward. You can double click on it and you can pick out a color for your stroke, any color you want. But I do also want you to know how to get rid of that color, that outline. And so to do that, bringing that square donut forward a little bit by clicking on it once, and just below it there is a button that says None. That's not a religious woman. That means that there will be no color in the stroke. See? There's no outline around it now. You can also do that in the appearance box that we were talking about earlier. If you select your shape and you go over to where the stroke color is and you just simply click on that box, you should be able to see that there is another box that has a red slash through it, and that's for none. No color. That's how you make rectangles and squares. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.